Chapter 22. Prepositions. Look at these sentences. They live in a charming old house. Look at all the books on your shelves. Notice that the words in, all, and on are used to show the relation of pronoun and noun with the rest of the sentence. The words that are used before nouns or pronouns to show their relation with other words in the sentences are called prepositions. Kinds of prepositions based on structure. There are three kinds of prepositions based on structure. Simple prepositions. Simple prepositions are made of only one word. Words like in, on, at, by, from, about, over, under, through, till, up, off, for, to are simple prepositions. Examples: he came from Singapore. There are some beautiful dresses. Teacher's note. Prepositions belong to the closed category of words. In a closed category, the member words are more or less fixed and new additions are rare. Pronouns, conjunctions, and determiners are other closed classes. Nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs are open classes. Compound prepositions. Compound prepositions are words formed by combining prepositions, nouns, adverbs. Some compound prepositions are into, across, without, with, inside, outside, onto, beneath, below, behind, between. Examples: put the water into the jar. We saw the cricket match between India and West Indies. Complex of phrase prepositions. Some prepositions are made up of a group of words that function as a single preposition. These are called complex of phrase prepositions. Some complex of phrasal prepositions are in front of, because of, with reference to, in spite of, in addition to, according to, along with, away from, by means of, in place of. Examples: the Indian team won the match because of their hard work. There is dog in front of the car. Kinds of prepositions based on meaning. There are four kinds of prepositions based on meaning. Prepositions of place. Prepositions that express the position or location of a thing or person in relation to another thing or person are called prepositions of place. They answer the question of where. Some prepositions of place are above, below, under, over, beside, down, near, in front of, around. Examples: a little cat sits under the table. There is a bike in front of the showroom. At, in, and on are also used as prepositions of place. At, use for a specific point. Examples: at the door, at the corner. Use before a particular address or before the name of a place. Examples: I live at 22 Sunny Enclave. Let's meet at the shopping mall. In, use to refer to an enclosed space or a larger area like a town or a city. Examples: the books are in the bag. The assembly takes place in the central hall. We lived in Bengaluru for 5 years. On, use to refer to a surface. Examples: hang the coat on the hanger. Put the box on the table. Examples: he lives in Chandigarh. The book is on the table. Let's look at the usage of on, between, among, beside, and besides as prepositions of place. On, use for a surface. Examples: I wrote my address on the cover. Use before the names of roads and streets. Examples: there are 3 men on the road. We live on MG Road. Between, use when there are only 2 people or things. Examples: Surabhi sat between her two best friends. Use among when there are more than two people or things. Examples: share the chocolates equally among your brothers. Beside, use to mean by the side of. Examples: she sat beside me. Besides, use to mean except or in addition to. Examples: who besides Ruchi could have done this? Besides Gunjan, Saurabh and Beena were at the show. Teacher's note: we always say, the lamp is kept in the corner of the room. Our house is at the corner of the street. This is because a room is an enclosed space, but a street is not. Prepositions of time. The prepositions that are used to refer to one point of time are called as preposition of time. Some prepositions of time are on, in, at, since, for, from. Examples: your watch is on the table. She reached office at 9:10 a.m. I was born in July. I came back at 3 o'clock. Let's look at the usage of in, on, and at as prepositions of time. At. Use to talk of a specific point of time. Examples: I came back at 3 p.m. The party was started at midnight. In. To talk of a period of time. This could include a few minutes or hours, a week, a month, a year, or a long period. Can you come back in 5 minutes? We shifted to Chandigarh in 1999. On. To talk of a particular day or date. Everyone buys new dresses on festivals. Harish got engaged on October 10th. Since. To talk of a period starting from a point of time and usually comes after a verb in the perfect tense. We are living in Chandigarh since 1998. I haven't seen her since yesterday. From. For a point of time, not used with verbs in the perfect tense. This project will start from June 15th. This train is from Chandigarh to Amritsar. For. To refer to or speak about a period of time. She has lived in Delhi for 5 years. She is on leave for 2 days. Prepositions of direction. The prepositions that refer to a direction or show movement are called prepositions of direction or movement. Some prepositions of direction or movement are to, towards, through, along, into. Examples: he is going towards the police station. I like walking along the river. Let's look at the usage of preposition of direction or movement. Use examples. To denote a fixed destination. I go to school every day. He went to mall on Sunday. Into suggests movement from outside to an enclosed space. The swimmers jumped into the pool. Towards. To denote movement. Walk towards the market. Along. To denote movement from one point to another. He walked along the road. Off. It means away from something. The kid fell off his bed. Prepositions of manner. The prepositions that are used to express the way something happens or how a certain thing is done are called prepositions of manner. They may suggest cause or purpose. Some prepositions of manner are of such preposition are with, by, for, of, from. Examples: this is the beautiful place for an outing. He comes from Delhi. The prepositions of manner used frequently are by and with. By. By is used in the passive to talk of the doer of an action. Examples: the boy was praised by his father. With. With denotes who or what the agent of an action is. Examples: this book is written by the English teacher with her favorite pen.